Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off. The court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Jay. And it's KD in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, we've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Horford. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night. Clark, how exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
Kevin, there's only one opening night each year, and it creates an atmosphere and a buzz that you can't duplicate any other time. So that in and of itself always makes it special, and I always look forward to that opening night.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Now here's Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got the game going with his first points of the game for Oklahoma City. Inside, Jay. Roby with the rebound. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Irving misses. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Williams looking over the floor. Ball's knocked loose. Jay, he's guarded by Williams. Count that one.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Count that bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Horford. Misses off the right iron.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
The Nets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago. And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Now here's Horford. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nothing like a wily vet, and Horford is certainly that. I mean, he knows exactly when and where to get his points.
And Al Horford drops them both. Nets leading by 5. Harden left side. The kick out to Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Now here's Williams. Now the pass to Horford. Down low. And it's blocked by Jordan. 3-on-3. Irving's shot is good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Irving can't hit. Thunder trailing by 5. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oklahoma City shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Dort passes to Horford. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Durant, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 7. To the inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Irving.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Brown. The Thunder with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes with a double team. Outside Williams. A floater. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Here's Jay, 2 points. That one goes.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Brooklyn, and the foul on Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset. He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Griffin, banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And here's Brown outside. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Griffin, and he converts the layup. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rivers. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Brown.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
And it's Rozier missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jump.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah!
What a play!
Oh, Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
They push it up 4-on-3. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Bradley with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Here's Rozier. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Jerome, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Count it. Nets leading by 9. Rozier with the ball. Passes to Griffin. And it's blocked by Bradley. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
He hits the second from the line. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Shot by Zeller, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. But they recover it. Here's Bradley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Zeller. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And the Nets lead by 8.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
1:29 left in the first quarter. Now Griffin. He has 6. Rozier finds Rivers. Here's Zeller. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Dort. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play. On both ends.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. That one goes in. Now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Rozier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Clark, he's proving to be one of the more explosive players in the league. Scary Terry.
He has the build of a boxer, Greg, in some ways. Great muscle definition, really quick in all aspects. You notice nobody really ever messes with this guy. He's quiet, and those guys often are the scariest because you know they're tough when they don't say much. And his style of play is pretty much fear-striking as well.
Nets leading by 6. Nets passing it around. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in this game. The rebound by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin with the ball. Rivers can't get it to go. And another fast break chance here for the Thunder. Here we go. That's tipped. They recover it. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Rivers out there with Harrison. And it's Noel in at the small forward.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Now here's Rivers. Here's Claxton. It's tipped. It's stolen by Muscala. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Harrison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Over to the wing, and Horford wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Feeds it to Griffin. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And the Thunder making a change here. Brown's checked in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Irving. Here's Horford. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Jay, the pass to KD. No good there. Some solid defense from Brown. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. He feeds it to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Irving passes to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one falls for Horford.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 7 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Count it.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Here's Harden, left side Jordan. Here's Jay, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. That's 10 points for Jay.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 18 points for him.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
And here is Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Floats one up. Out of hand on it. Here's Jay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 18. Jerome passes to Brown. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The shot by Williams, no good. Brooklyn leading by 4. And here we go. Here's Irving. The quick look, no good that time. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Can't connect from short range. Under trailing by 3. The dish to Williams. Here's the teardrop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's Going to be on James Harden. This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly.
And you look at what Zeller did on a per-minute basis last year, the scoring and rebounding were up.
And part of that, Greg, was that he also took more three-pointers than ever before. It's certainly not his game, but it seems like every big guy now has to at least be respectable from behind the arc, just the way the game is being played.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The Thunder with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Jordan up top. He dishes it to Zeller. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. They get the rebound. Jordan, another shot, and he sinks the layup. Jordan's got his second basket.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, here's Brown. Misses the layup. Nets leading by 5. The kick out to Irving. The 3 from KD. He shoots again. It's hauled in by Brown.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
James Harden. He's checked in for Cody Zeller. Oklahoma City has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Muscala misses. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Goes back up. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Dort. And stolen by Irving. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Finished off the break. 16 points for Jay.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here's Dort. He's covered by Irving.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Durant. He's got 13, and he gets it to go. KD's got 15 points.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And yes, it's good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Harden dishes to KD. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Jay. That 3 off the mark. Under trailing by 3. pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Left side, Irving. And it's blocked by... Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. He's covered by Irving. Dort misses.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Jay. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Roby's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets out in front, leading by a point. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stopped, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. Well, a lot of redemption stories for the stars on Brooklyn. They all came here with something to prove. Who has the most to prove on the Nets?
It's got to be Kyrie Irving. I mean, he won it out of Cleveland and Boston, and now this is his show. So I would think internally, not even externally, hearing the critics, but internally, I'll probably say, man, this is where I want to get it done.
And some might say Durant, but listen, he's already proven he's a Oh, don't forget about DeAndre Jordan. He's a third option. Now he needs to play like a third option.
And that's all we have for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Nets with the lead. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Bradley is out there with Horford. And it's Roby in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Here's Dort, guarded by Harden. Dort passes to Horford, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Horford's got 14.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his three. Irving looking over the floor. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you, and he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Knocked loose. Horford the pass to Dort. Back to Horford. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A nice shot by Irving.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Jay's checked in for Brooklyn. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Horford kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Teardrop shot. And good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Thunder trailing by 7. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 13.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The drive by KD to the left side wing. Here's Jay. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 19 points for Jay.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Here's Jerome, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And here we can check the story out on Terry Rozier. Good season for him last year. 17th in three-point field goal percentage, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
Here's Jerome. Sweet little floater. Jerome's got 4 points now in the quarter. Nets leading by 8. Irving with the ball. 20 points for him. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Here's Jerome, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Jerome. 15 points in the game. Shot clock at 5, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Zeller, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
Horford doing a nice job playing with strength. That's what they call weight room work that time, to get the hoop and the foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Brooklyn.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Jerome following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Dort. Over Rozier. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Al Horford.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Durant. Here's Zeller. Here's KD on the money from 12 feet away. KD's got 17 now.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Nets. Shaquille Harris comes in for Terry Rozier. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Zeller, and the layup falls. Zeller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Williams, a second chance effort. They shoot again, and Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Al Horford. Thunder trailing by 13. Pass to Dort. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Lots of room. The shot by Harrison, no good. Oklahoma City shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Dort misses. Nets leading by 13. Harrison passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Jerome. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Rivers.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Dort. He's got 7. The pass to Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Nets. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Vanderbilt. And it's off from 3-point range. Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Jerome. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Jerome passes to Brown. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nets leading by 11. Here's Vanderbilt, still looking for his first bucket in this one. From 10 feet out, the shot is good off the backboard.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Zeller against Brown. Zeller passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Harrison. The shot from the low post is good. Harrison's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Rivers. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Baseline try. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Rivers. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Jerome. He's got 20. Back to Brown. Here's Muskawa. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Nets leading by 15. Zeller inside, working on Williams.
Well, you can't allow Zeller to get established like that. I mean, that kind of position, he's going to dunk it easily.
55 seconds left here in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jerome, it's good. Jerome's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Now Rivers, 9 points in the game so far. Off target from three-point range. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dort. Yep, it counts. Dort's got 9 points.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good, Harrison.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Jerome. 22 points for him. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rivers. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Austin Rivers. Griffin is out there with Harrison. And it's Noel in at the 3. Down low. Here's Bradley. And Griffin sends it back. And he recovers it. And that one's good by Roby.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Harrison. Gilgeous Alexander covering. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the baby hook. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Noel, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Passes it to Roby. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
An unreal performance by Griffin. Locked in. They just have not come up with a scheme to contain him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33 points.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Harrison passes to Noel. Yep, that one goes in there.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Basket counts.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Harrison. It's Rivers on the wing. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams leading the charge.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Griffin, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Roby. Offline with his 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Second shot opportunity. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Roby's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Rivers against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. Rivers has got 11 in the second half.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Roby. Oklahoma City moving it around. Clock at 6 to the right side. Open shot, Horford. Money from the wing. Horford's got 23 points.
You know, Al Horford is capable of going on these solo runs. He can take over a game virtually by himself at times.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Thunder trailing by 13. Pass to Roby. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Dort passes to Williams. No good on that one. Rivers, he's checked in for the Nets. And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 10. On the wing, Irving. Floats one. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Rivers against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul. Hey, Clark, what were your thoughts as a fan watching the bubble play down in Orlando? Did it seem surreal at all to you?
It didn't seem surreal, Kevin. I thought it was pulled off quite nicely, as a matter of fact. I mean, the fact there weren't any real fans there for the most part was a little different, but I thought the court looked good. The players were the best in the world, as they always are. I thought the broadcast came across just as it would in a normal circumstance. I didn't find much different about it other than the fact that there weren't tens of thousands of fans in the building.
Outside, Horford. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Rivers. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Thunder trailing by 14. And there's the pass to Roby. Horford with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford trying to free himself up. Brooklyn with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jay, the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Pass to Roby. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Roby's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Here's Irving, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing, fires from the corner. Horford, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run right now. KD's shot is good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Irving, and it's in there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Dort. He's covered by Irving. Roby. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Lets it go with a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Horford. The fader. Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
So for the Nets, Griffin comes in for Jordan, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Rivers. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
On defense, Brooklyn. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Here's Dort. Inside, here's Horford. No good that time. Great D that time from Griffin. Jay, the pass to Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Here's Horford, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Rozier looking around. Durant down low. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Roby. No one near him. The rebound by the Nets. Jay's got it. Got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Baseline jumper. And that one, good. Durant's got 24 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. And Horford, here we go. He gets that one.
You know, one of the things that's overlooked with Al Horford is that this guy is really skilled, but he's a pretty good athlete, too.
Here's Rozier, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.